U.S. Air Force looks to buy Black Widow drone for F-35 targeting link. The U.S. Air Force has issued a sources sought notice for TEAL Drones Black Widow small unmanned aerial system signaling potential procurement of the specialized tactical drone capable of feeding live targeting data directly to airborne F-35 fighters. The notice, published April 20, 2026 by the Air Force Installation and Mission Support Center under Air Force Material Command, carries a response deadline of April 27, 2026. The solicitation centers on a highly specialized small UES that meets National Defense Authorization Act compliance requirements under both NDAA 2020 Section 848 and NDAA 2023 Section 817. The Black Widow was also confirmed as listed on the Defense Innovation Unit's Blue List as of April 20, 2026, a designation that signals the system has passed a rigorous vetting process for use by U.S. military forces. At the core of the Air Force's requirements is manned-unmanned teaming capability, or MUMT, specifically the ability to operate in the vicinity of a target and stream live video and target telemetry data directly to an F-35 in flight for kinetic ordnance delivery. That capability represents a significant operational leap for small tactical drones, which have traditionally fed data only to ground-based operators, by pushing live feeds and targeting information directly into the cockpit of one of the world's most advanced fighter jets. The Black Widow effectively bridges the gap between small unit reconnaissance and precision air strike execution. The system is also required to feature native integration with the Android Tactical Assault Kit, known as ATAK, the widely used battlefield software platform that provides real-time situational awareness to ground forces rather than bolted-in compatibility. The Air Force explicitly requires this to be built into the drone's core system architecture. That distinction matters. True native integration means soldiers and airmen can share data seamlessly without relying on third-party workarounds or additional hardware. On the hardware side, the Black Widow must weigh approximately 36 pounds in a ruggedized portable airframe and sustain flight for at least 35 minutes. Its sensor payload requirement calls for the Hadron 640 are an advanced electro-optical and infrared imaging system that enables effective surveillance and targeting in both daylight and low-light conditions. The Air Force also specified that the drone must operate under a non-subscription cost model, meaning no mandatory recurring software licensing, support, or warranty fees. A requirement that reflects growing institutional frustration with commercial drone vendors whose total lifecycle costs are driven up by ongoing subscription charges. TEAL Drones, the Utah-based manufacturer behind the Black Widow, has positioned itself as a domestic alternative to foreign-manufactured small UES platforms at a time when the Department of War has moved aggressively to eliminate Chinese-made drones from military inventories. The NDAA compliance requirements embedded in this solicitation directly reflect that policy environment. The DIU Blue List designation adds another layer of credibility, as that list is specifically maintained to help military units quickly identify drones that are both secure and operationally proven. The F-35 integration requirement is particularly notable. While manned-unmanned teaming concepts have been discussed and tested across various programs, a requirement for a sub-4-pound tactical drone to directly cue an F-35 for weapons employment represents a concrete operational demand rather than a future concept. It suggests Air Force units are actively building tactics, techniques, and procedures around this kind of small UA starfighter pipeline at the tactical edge.